Hello everyone and welcome you all to another class in Adobe InDesign. So in this class we are going to learn everything what's there in InDesign about pages, like how we can add too many parent pages, what are its uses, how we can actually work here in InDesign with pages. So let's start from the basic because most of it we already know, but only the advanced options I'm going to show you in the class. But let's see from the beginning. Okay, so here if I click on create new, you can see I do have option what type of pages do I want. So let me take a letterhead, and from here I will check this. So I'll name this as pages class. And here the width is okay, the height is okay, and the units are fine. I want the portrait pages and I want facing pages as well here. And I want 10 pages here, okay? Or I'll just take 11 pages and I won't select the primary text frame option here. And in each page I want two columns, so for that I'll take two columns here. And here we know what is column gutter. Column gutter is the spacing between the columns, so I'll just take it 0.25 inches. And here in margins I will just unselect this one and I will take it as 1.5 the outside. And here as you can see I do have my pages here, so let me just zoom out and show you guys. Here I do have 10 pages and we already know which part is what. So let me just tell you guys again. So with the hand tool let me just move it. So here is the work page which I have, and this part is the outside part. Here this one is the outside. This one in between the column is called the column gutter, and these are both the columns. And this line is called the margin, and this one in between both the pages is called the spine, and here it's called the inside. Okay, so here these are the basics. Okay, so let me just zoom out, and here I can also adjust the document size. Okay, so particularly if I want to add any page here, okay, so what I'm going to do, okay, here if I want to add any pages, I'll come to the pages option here, and here on bottom you can see a option called edit page option. Okay, so let me select this page here, and what I'm going to do is I want to edit the size. Okay, what I'm going to do is I want to take a different size here. So in that case I will just take this page and I will take it A5 size. So here you can see as I have chose the A5 size here, the page size changed. And in the same way, if I want to take this first as US business card size, I can take it as well. And here if I want to add any pages, I can simply click here, create new pages. Once I click, you can see I'm adding on pages. So and here the same way, if I want to delete a particular page, what I'm going to do is I'll just select that particular page and I can just click here on the delete option here, or from my keyboard if I click on delete, I can do that as well. Okay, so here I do have all my pages. So let's understand what a parent page is and how we can actually make changes in all the pages. So parent page is basically the main page what we do have here. So suppose if I'm writing a book or an ebook, okay, and I want the same design and the same layouts in all the pages. Suppose I'm writing a book for 100 pages, and in that 100 pages, 15 pages I want this layout and these designs, and in another 20 pages I want another one. So in that case I'll be showing you guys how this page actually works, and in the later stages of this class I'll also be explaining you about how we can add different type of parent pages and many more. Okay, so here if I want to change anything in the parent pages, what I'll do is I'll select the parent pages. As you can see, once I have selected parent pages, I do have these options here. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll just take a rectangle box here, and in the rectangle box here I'll create a box, and the same way I'll create another box here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the fill inside the box. Okay, so with my selection tool I'll select this particular box here. So here after selecting, in the appearance here in the control panel, you can see I do have the option as fill. So let me fill this box with a yellow color, and the same way I will fill this box with a different color, that it will be easy for you guys to identify. And I'll just put a blue color here. And inside this box, what I'm going to do is I'll just type text here. So for that, I need to select the type tool here. And after that, what I'm going to do is I'll just select and I'll write chapter 1. Okay. And I'll just select this whole text. And what I'm going to do is I'll change the font size from here. So let me just zoom in here, and I'll select this text, and I will change the size to 30. And the same way what I'll do is I'll come here on this side, and I'll write the chapter name. So any name, let me think of one. The Palace of Death. And I'll select this whole text again. And from here, I will change the font size. Okay, and I can also change the color. Okay, the color of this font, which I have shown you guys how we can actually do. I have basically shown you guys about all this leading, kerning, tracking option, and how can actually change the stroke size as well. Okay, so here let me just go back that you guys can see properly. So here what I basically did is I basically changed this. Okay, here I have changed something in my parent pages. So now it's saved. So whatever pages I do have, now it will be copied in all that. So here now, as you can see, if I click here, okay, you guys can see all my pages here do have this option. My right hand side page have the topic, and here I do have the chapter number. Okay, so here I hope you guys have understood how we can actually work with parent page here. So suppose now I want to add a number, okay, or I want to do numbering of my pages. So in the same way, what I'm going to do is I'll come here, and in that case, I will just take a type box or type tool, and I'll create a box here. And after creating with this, I will just copy this one here, So I'll just take it somewhere here. So let me just zoom out a little bit. And here again, I'll choose the type tool option and I'll just right click here. Okay. And after clicking on right, just underneath the insert variable, I do have the option as insert special character. Okay. So here in insert special character, I'll click and I will also have this option called symbols, markers, hyphen dashes, quotation marks, and other. So what I want is I want markers here, okay? And I'll click on markers and I will click here the current page number. So after clicking on this, you can see I do have this box here, okay? And I'll just come here. I will delete this and I will just copy this box. So I'll just click Alt and with my mouse, I'll just drag it here on one side. So here you can see A written on my box. Here, if I just zoom in, you guys can see A written. But don't you guys just come here and type A from your keyboard because this A is a special character here. Okay, so it's a special character. It's not just a normal letter what we can type from our keyboard. So now what I'm going to do is I'll just zoom out a little bit that I can view both my pages. I'll come to this option and here from the properties panel, what I'm going to do is I'll just change the alignment because I want my page number on this side of my right pages, like right side of the right page and left side of my left page in my book. So I'll come here in the properties option and from here what I'll do is I'll just align it to the right. Okay, as I have aligned it to the right, you guys can see my page is just aligned to the right. And now what I'll do is I'll come here on the pages option and I'll click here. So as you can see, I do have my page number just underneath that. Okay, here I do have page number 1. Here I do have the page number 2, 3, 4, and it goes on till 11 as I do have 11 pages here. So I hope you guys have understood how we can actually add page number here as well. So let me show you if I want to put any other character here just beside the page number, the same way we can do. Suppose I want to write page number dash 1. So in that case, again, I'll go to the parent page and from the parent page, I'll come here. I'll select my type tool here and I will just type page number like this. And what I'll do is if I want to do that same with the other page, I'll come here, I'll just copy and from here, I will just paste it here. Okay. So now if I just click here, you can see now I do have page number 1, page number 2, page number 3, and it will go on till page number 11. Okay. So anything we want to do here, we can do using this. And instead of page number, if I want to put any kind of special character or any small designs which we created, we can do it here. But if you want it in all our pages, in the whole layout of the pages, then I need to work with the parent page. And this is the easiest way we can work. Okay? Because most of the cases, suppose I write magazine. I am writing magazine for a particular company and suppose I do write two magazines like I do release it bi-weekly like in once in 2 weeks. So I already do have a mind. So suppose my book cost around $10 and it's of 100 pages. So basically every time when I'm creating a book of 100 pages, I will be pricing that at $10. So So basically, we understand that before starting any project or writing any magazine, we do already have the number of pages in my mind. So I can just add the pages accordingly here because suppose if I'm writing one book here for 100 pages here, okay, one magazine for 100 pages, and I am pricing it $10. But the customer, if I'm pricing that same magazine, the same version of that magazine after 2 weeks with $30 or $15, because I do have like 130 pages in that. So it doesn't make any sense to the buyers and they won't be interested in buying. So in that case, it's quite important to keep our cost in mind and select the pages beforehand. Okay. So now what I'm going to show you guys is how we can actually add a different parent. Okay, suppose while writing a book, I want my first 6 pages, or I want my first 20 pages out of 100 pages. I want it in chapter 1, so I'll do have the layout for that particular chapter only. But after that, I want to, from page number 21 till 40, I want a different layout, a different font size, and the pages layout will be quite different. So in that case, what I'm going to do is I can simply click here and I can select the new parent from here. And the other way I can do is I can click here and I can also select a new parent from here. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll come here. I will select a new parent page. And here what I'll do is I can just name it. So the prefix is B. I can just name it as I like. And what I can name it as well, I will be able to name, and how it will be, in what it will be based on. Okay, so if it's based on parent number A, like A parent, then what will happen here is all the content or all the changes which I made in parent A, it will be already there in the parent B page. And if I want it new, I'll just select on none, and what I want my page sizes to be. So from here, I can choose the page size, and I can choose the orientation from here. And after that, I can just click on OK. So here, this is the parent B page, which I have. So the same way, what I'll do is I'll come here. I'll take a rectangle box from here. Okay. And well, I'll just click on Alt with my mouse. Here, I'll just select this box. I'll click on Alt and I will take this box here. And the same way, I will just again select this box and fill it with a color. Okay, let me take a different color compared to chapter 1. So let me take a green. And here in this box, let me take a red. So here I do have this, and with the same type tool, what I'm going to write, I'm going to write this as chapter 2. And here I will select this particular text. I'll change the font size to 30. And again here I will write a chapter name, the ending. And now what I'll do is I will select this particular text and I will just change the font size from here. Now this is the layout for my parent page 2. Okay, so let me go back again to the pages. Here, as you can see, here is the A parent and here is the B parent page. Okay, if I go to the A parent, now if I just go down here, uh, if I come here, you can see nothing changed yet. Okay, So now what I'm going to do is, if I want to apply my parent B pages, so what I'm simply going to do is I'll click here on B parent, and suppose my chapter 2 starts from page number 5, okay, or page number 6. So I want this these pages from 6th. I want that I will have it in parent B layout. So what I'll do is I'll select here all this using the control, and I'll right click here, and I will select apply parent to pages, and from here what I'll do is I will select parent B, and if I click on OK, you guys will be able to see now. If I go to parent A, and here from page number 6, from here uh, I will have different pages. Okay, so I just forgot here to add the page number, so the same way I'll also add page number here. Okay, I have shown you guys how we can do that. I'll just take a type toolbox, so I'll again create the type toolbox here. So I'll just create it here, and now what I'll do is I will just right click here. I have already showed you guys. I'll just do it fast. Choose the current page option, take my selection tool from here, click on Alt and copy it on this side of the page. And after that, I'll go to the properties option, align to the right. And now if I go to the pages here, I will just select here, and now you'll be able to see I do have my page number here. Here I do have page number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So I hope you guys have understood how we can actually add too many parent pages, and in the same way I can also add a different parent page. Okay, and suppose I am writing a book now, and I want two versions of that same book. One is a physical book, which I'll be selling it in the market, and another one is like an ebook, which I want to sell it in Amazon or any other websites where I want to add my ebook as well. So for that, I want the same book layout, but I want to just adjust. So here, what I'll do is I'll click here, and from here what I will be choosing is create alternate layout, which is just under the parent page option. And once I click here, you guys will be able to see uh, what I want to name this. Okay, so if I want to name this as, suppose I will name this as ebook. So from here, I will take as ebook, and here it's saved in a landscape mode. So I'll click on OK. So after that, you guys can see. So here you can see I do have the layout for an ebook as well. So here you can see. So from here, I can also rename it if I double click. So let me just name it as book, and I'll click on enter, and this one is the ebook. Okay, so here as you can see, as I have copied this layout, but these few things which are there, it's not changed. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I will come here in the parent page. Let me go to the parent C of ebook, and I want to make changes here. So here how I'm going to change is I will just change the setting of the layout from here, and I will put it in here. And here, as you can see the page number as well. If I change here, like if I just rearrange all the articles from here, now this one is done. I'll go to the parent option here, and I'll also rearrange the objects which are just being in different places. So here I have rearranged. I'll also rearrange the size and the page number as well. So now I will just click here. So now as you can see, I do have this. Okay, I do have a page number 1, page number 2, and now everything is in place. So I hope you guys have basically understood how we can actually add many parent pages, how we can actually copy the layout, or how we can actually add many pages, how we readjust the objects inside the pages. So this parent page option is quite helpful while we are working in Adobe InDesign, because it saves us a lot of time and it quite makes our work quite easier. And in the same way, if I want to add more parent page, I can add more parent page. If I want to add a blank page, I can also click here, and then after that I can click here on create new pages. Suppose I want to create a new page. Okay, so suppose I want to create a new page. So what I'll do, if I click on here, you can see I do have a new page here, so I won't be creating any. So I'll just go back. So I hope you guys have understood this class where I have shown you guys how to make the layout of pages. And I have also showed you guys how we can actually modify all these options here, how we can fill it with color and everything, as well how I can align and everything. And also here, if I want to add or insert a page, I can also do this from here as well. If I click on insert pages, I can choose how many pages do I want. And here I can select after what page, after page or before the page, at start of the document or at the end of the document. And under which parent do I want. So under D parent I want, and if I click on OK, you guys can see I do have the same page here as well. Okay, I do have the same page, and if I want to click create insert pages, I can do this one as well. I will just click on OK. You can see I am able to do this as well. So hope you guys have understood about everything about pages. So these are the basics things that we should know while working in Adobe InDesign. That we can create our layout, and I hope you guys will be able to write a book of your own or design a book of your own at the end of this class. And at the end of this class, I also do have a project in which I have showed you guys how we can create a ebook cover, and also how we can create a particular book cover. So as we are going forward in the class, as we are moving faster here, the class will get more interesting, and I hope to see you all in my next tutorial, where we'll be learning that how we can actually start page numbering from any pages. So hope to see you all in the next tutorial, and bye and take care for now.